We can start out just super. Oh my God, your burp. Well, I found my backpack.
Wow, that was exciting.
It was a lot less. It was anticlimactic.
No idea.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode here on the No Idea
YouTube channel.
And Adam purchased. He's the first. I haven't bought mine yet.
There's a lot of stuff that we're covering. Like I'm buying stuff, and you're not.
Yes. And so Adam found his backpack that he's going to use for our elk trip, our upcoming elk hunting trip this October. And we've been doing a lot of research, and Adam found his. It is called the Mystery Ranch Sawtooth 45. Has finally arrived. Let's unbox this bad boy. I love the shipping boxing container. I hope it's all right. Here we go.
It's a backpack. It can't hurt that much.
So we haven't hauled any elk ever before. This is our very first time. We haven't even adjusted the straps. He hasn't even put it on his back yet.
And let's be clear, this is not a full review. We're going to do that later. Once we put this to use, hopefully haul some elk out of the countryside. We can actually give you more. This is just a quick rundown, kind of a quick walk around on what we got.
Yes, just first impressions, because again, the only backpacks we've ever owned in life have been to go up to the Boundary Waters, to go backpacking and camping and all this. We are now looking for packs where we can pack out elk and hopefully, crossing our fingers, a harvest. So Adam, what do we got here? My first impression is like, dude, that's small. Like, I feel like they should be bigger.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes this thing unique, is everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, it's exactly what we need. Now, we have a base camp, and that's it. We're not doing overnights off of our base camp, but this is big enough to do a light overnight somewhere, but it's also sturdy enough, kind of beefy enough to haul out an elk someplace. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with that 45.
So basically what we're looking for is something that when we go out for a day hike, if we need to bring like some rain gear, maybe a change of clothes for something.
We're going to bring a lot of food. This is a really expensive lunchbox.
Yeah, lunchbox. If we want to put on like some glassing tripod, that kind of stuff, this thing. But the main part is then if we are successful at our hunt, then this thing is going to help us pack everything out, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is, again, what is this? This is the Mystery Ranch Sawtooth
45. 45 means 45 liters of space.
Okay. And how many sizes does the Sawtooth come in?
45 and 65.
And 65.
Yep.
And you felt, when you were researching, you felt 65 was too much, because that was probably something that you're going to pack in tents and sleeping bags and then go out and hike, right?
Well, people told me that.
Okay.
I didn't feel that. It was just what people told me.
All right, so what are you thinking right now? You spent a shit ton of money on this thing. It looks really cool. I like the color. It definitely is something, when you spend this much money, you want it to pass the eye test, I guess, for lack of a better word, of build and stitching. It's got, really good stitching on it. The fabric is, thick. I don't know what else to say. It looks cool. We won't know until we really get out there. Because you did research. What do you have? You have, is it Kafaru, Stone Glacier, Exo, Kuriru? I have no idea what that one is. Initial Ascent, and then Mystery Ranch.
Yeah.
The other thing about Mystery Ranch is I've talked to 2 other hunters that have gone out west, and both hunters use Mystery Ranch packs.
It's just a name that kept coming up. Mystery Ranch name just keeps coming up. And it's a little more readily available than other places too. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things that, based on what people have said, and for the money, it's built to last, sturdy. It's going to age more like cast iron and not as much like the milk in my refrigerator.
And so it looks like you have plenty of places to add stuff onto this. A lot of straps for adjustability.
There's a shit ton of straps. I have no clue what they're for. We'll figure it out. Let's highlight the 2 things that really brought me to this pack. So the first thing that drew me to this is it's called the 3-zip opening. As you all, and myself included, we're really used to
top loading.
we're used to top loading backpacks,
So
right?
when you stop and you're in the middle of the
so
woods,
it never fails.
Yep.
Like
you have
we're 3 miles into our hunt, and I got to take a dump, and the toilet paper's at the bottom. So instead of just going, opening up at the top and digging under, this thing zips all the way around and opens up. So when you load it, you lay it flat, you load everything in, and when you need something, you open it up that same way. Instead of just a top zipper digging around and feeling around for it.
Perfect. Look at
There's
that.
still a lot of stuff in here. I have no clue. It does have the hydration capabilities,
you can put a water bladder in, comes right up through there.
Well, that's number one. The 3-zip whatever
Look at
thinger.
all these. Holy crap.
You can fit a lot of snacks in there.
Yeah, you can. Look at all the different compartments. So here's the cool thing. If we're successful, we harvest an elk. Now it's time to quarter it and hike it out 6 miles. So Adam, this is the cool thing. It separates, right?
So this was the number 2 thing that kind of really sold me on. Actually, it's probably number 1. So Mystery Ranch is known for what's called their Guide Light MT frame. It's a hard frame that's kind of a little bit internal, and it really incorporates. The one thing that backpack companies have really figured out, humans were a lot more efficient if we carry the load of the weight on our hips. That's why you see these really big, beefy hip straps rather than our shoulders. So what this does is the pack itself, instead of what we traditionally would do is use ropes and straps and clips and harnesses and strap the elk meat onto the back here, all that does is create more of almost like a torque where it's going to pull back on the shoulders. Whereas if this pack separates from it, and you'll actually put the meat in between the pack and the frame, and that way the meat will be attached more to the frame, which is going to set more on your hips.
So this thing is actually going to separate, and then and then we can put like the hindquarters in here.
Yep.
Right? And then we can strap on your 7x7 elk head out here.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There we go. Separates. Yeah, and then you got these here to hook up. Gotcha.
Now I gotta figure out how to put it back together.
This is gonna be. We should practice. Shoot a small whitetail this September and cut it up and
just 200 yards from the cabin.
From the cabin.
Quarter it and
hey, might as well.
So yeah, that was the kind of the big piece that sold me is their technology with the frame and just using basic physics to your advantage.
Whoa. Okay, so again, Adam, what's your plan between now and October? Well, I mean, you don't have to break it in, but you can be using this.
Like I said about the boots, though, you kind of got to break your body into it a little bit.
So do you plan to throw in some like weights and kind of go hike some hills?
Yeah. It'd be weird if I mow my lawn with my backpack on too.
That would be awesome.
It would be.
So Adam, is this worth the money?
Today it's just a kind of an expensive backpack. Ask me after Montana, and we'll review it. That's the review you're gonna probably really want to watch, anyways.
Oh, geez, look at this thing. What is that? All right. So if you've run the Sawtooth 45 or any kind of Mystery Ranch pack for out west hunting, we'd love to hear. Comment down below. Or if you're using a different pack than Mystery Ranch and you have your go-to pack, we'd love to hear your recommendation as well. Comment below as well. So I can't wait to see you out hiking with this thing, and I can't wait to take this out west, right?
Yeah, hopefully it brings back some meat.
Yeah, okay.
Good talk.
See you out there.
6.5 hours later.
Oh yeah, it goes across to each other. So that one is, these go here, right?
Oh no, this is male to male. Wait, do they No, this goes down. Oh yeah,
right there.
Hey!
There?
Yes,
okay.
And then this
now
goes
this
over
goes here.
Male, female. You got her. All right, now we need
Sawtooth 45.
No way.